Okay, next thing I wanted to cover was your work with New York's Planning Commission. It's no doubt given you a unique perspective on the city's growth. Given the high level of commercial real estate activity and limited space, how do you imagine the city's real estate market will evolve in the coming years?
Well, I have to say that if there was two takeaways I took away from my time on the Planning Commission, one is good design is related to good economics. That's one. The other is the vibrancy of a city is known by its streetscape and its public spaces. And during the last 10 years, there's been more rezonings than since the 1961 zoning resolution has been passed. And there's been large swaths of rezonings. Let me give you some examples. The west side of Manhattan, we have the Hudson Yards rezoning, we have the Chelsea rezoning, the High Line rezoning, the Gainesville Market rezoning. Just that area alone will accommodate millions of square feet of office, thousands of square feet of retail, parks, schools, and thousands of residential units, both affordable and market rate. And that's just one little small piece of Manhattan, or one large piece of Manhattan, but it's a piece of Manhattan. If you look to Brooklyn, we have the Brooklyn Tech Triangle. We have downtown Brooklyn, we have Brooklyn Heights, and we've got Dumbo. And there's a concentration of tech hub developing in conjunction with rezonings that have allowed for residential development. I guess the way I see the city evolving is that the immense talent of intellectual and creative capital continues to move to the city. The city continues to look for ways to readapt and reuse neglected or abandoned lands and railroad tracks, and I think that will continue in addition to our movement towards the waterfront. And you can see the many rezonings that have happened on the waterfront and the results in Williamsburg, Long Island City, and again the west side of Manhattan.
And I guess another good example of that would be Roosevelt Island and what Mayor Bloomberg did with Cornell University in setting up a new tech campus there as well.
Yes, that is actually one of the fantastic projects that have just recently been passed, and of course, being Cornellians, we appreciate that Cornell got that bid, and I think that will create a fantastic educational. Actually, what I wanted to also bring up is the evolution of the industries in New York. New York was known as the fire industries, which would be finance, insurance, and real estate. And what we've seen in the last few years is the introduction of the ICE industries, which would be intellectual, cultural, and educational. And the Cornell Tech Hub and educational facility is a good example of how education and industry will come together and create opportunity in New York.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.